So if we have our port here, right, we can only port from like here ish, maybe a little bit over here, maybe not, definitely not over here, and then we port back here, and then the monk's just gonna the enemy monk is just gonna run. He's gonna roll towards you, or he's gonna port on top of you. Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is Mysticall. Welcome back to Monk Monday number 47. This is amazing. Thank you so much for submitting your gameplay. For those of you who don't know what this is, you send any gameplay you have to this email right here. It's also in the description, and you could send it in any form. You got clips, YouTube videos, highlights. It doesn't matter to me. Wins, losses, 1400 MMR, 2600 MMR, 2200 MMR. It doesn't matter. It's a safe place. We're learning here together. So it doesn't matter. Don't worry about anything, okay? This is a perfectly safe place. And what I do is I review it, and we try to critique your gameplay a little bit. And I try to go over, positioning, cooldown rotation, what you're doing, what your teammates are doing, and just try to give you, hopefully, some critiques that you can take home. And I also, in the description, by the way, I always type out the critiques. I don't know if anyone reads the description, but yeah, I always, in the description, I always put the critiques down there. So today, we have the Luckyduelist. And they say, here are some games I recorded playing with a looking for group demon hunter. I am lacking a lot of corruptions. I feel you, man. I have an alt mistweaver, no corruptions. It's absolutely brutal. Lacking corruptions in gear since I haven't played for a while. Also loving the content. Yo, thank you so much. I'm already looking forward to the games. So yeah, I can definitely relate. I got full kidneys versus rogue mage, and I died every single time. So I can absolutely relate. So let's see what we got. We have Luckyduelist playing the mistweaver demon hunter versus survival hunter holy palace. So again, if you're new here, I try to look over the talents, looking over everything, just see, give you my critiques on maybe some talent changes. So we'll see what if we looked into our talents, we didn't. So let's just see if we change our talents. It's looking like our boy's got some gear. Okay, demon hunter's got some solid gear. All right, he's got the nice shoulders. Those are pretty sick. All right, let's see if we change our talents. Doesn't look like we are. So oh no, wait, was that our gear? I just want to see. All right, so we have, 19% versatility, 57 mastery, 466 item level. You know what's funny is you have the same exact gear as my alt mistweaver, so I know exactly. I know your pain. So let's see what our talents change to. Yep. So before we change it, here's my suggestions for the regular talents. I highly recommend playing Tiger's Lust versus survival hunters because of the trackers net. You can't dispel it, and it's not only good for you when they try to net you into trap. It's also good for your demon hunter because your demon hunter can't do anything about that trap either. So you could Tiger's Lust your demon hunter if they're on you, or if they're trying to kite out some damage. So first, Tiger's Lust, really good versus survival hunters, frost mages. For the PvP talents, short port is really good, and yeah, Zen Focus Tea, grapple weapon, whichever one you want. It doesn't really matter if you're confident that you can juke the kicks. Disarm is pretty solid. So I think we stay with Zen Focus. Okay, all right, we got the last second grapple weapon. I like it. I would have went with grapple weapon as well. So this team is probably going to train you to the ground. I don't know what race we're human. Oh, we're human trinket. I would also really recommend playing Relentless probably, just because now you're sitting full stuns, like full intimidation stuns from the survival hunter and full hodges from the pally. So yeah, I would go Relentless human. That's the reason why human is so good, is because you play Relentless and still have the way out of stuns with human trinket. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah, this team's gonna train you to the ground. Let's trap. Hopefully get dispel on it. Nice, good dispel. Was that a battle thing? That's the weirdest sound I've ever heard. All right, so they got the cross CC here. I don't know what this damage is though. Yeah, we got a renewing mist out. Do we get our statue down? Oh, this is unfortunate because right now we're out of line of our statue, and it's actually not healing anybody. You could put it down normally on this map. If we're gonna play here, I'll put the statue, like, see this little chicken right here? This is where I normally put statue. This way it heals you even when you're around the pillar, like right around here, and then out here. So maybe put your statue on this chicken, so it's healing you at least when you get CC'd, or healing your teammate if you get CC'd. Yeah, looks like you're going you though. So this is intimidation stun here. It's looking like a Hodge on your demon hunter. This might be your trinket, Life Cocoon. I say we're trying to. All right, we just trigger it. You could have maybe humaned it because they have more CC than just stuns. You know, they have trap and stuff. So probably one. Oh, we also darkness there too. So a little bit of trinket. We trinket cocooned darkness, and I don't know if this is big darkness or not. I don't know if there's a way to tell. So a little bit of an overlap. If it was big darkness, it was kind of like big overlap. But if it wasn't, then I think you're fine with reacting this way, especially if they had Jurassic out trinket. Nice juke on the kick there. Yeah, just spam heal here. They have no kicks. They got nothing. Good incap on the Pele there on the repentance. Leg sweep off. That's worth sacrifice on the hunter. And yeah, I would start kiting away. Perfect. Good kiting. Yep, good. Now notice that your transfer is in range of it. Okay, notice that. So you can do this the entire game. 100% the entire game. As soon as this hunter gets to you, port. Just instantly. Good disarm there. And then just port as soon as you can. The more damage you avoid, the more mana you'll have, and the less cooldowns you have to use. Perfect. Good. Great. There's stun, there's repentance, and trap on your demon hunter. Maybe get a dispel here. Perfect job. Replace our port if we got it. Maybe not. Obviously they're trying to set up it on you. They don't have Hodge or intimidation, so I guess you're doing okay right now. Yeah, you probably should look for a mana tea soon. 84% mana. We have fortifying brew healing elixirs too. Nice cutting away. See right here, this root really good if you had Tiger's Lust. A nice juke on the demon, on the hunter as well. Good rop there too. Yeah, really good. It's rough when you don't have a lot of versatility though. And then see this debuff right here. This is also another good reason why Tiger's Lust is really good versus this, because you're over here stuck with the hunter, and your demon hunter's just stuck in, like, I think it's a 5-second root that's undispellable, unless you had Tiger's Lust, of course. You get kicked here. What you can do is you can incap. You can incap the hunter full, and he's playing Relentless, so he actually has no outs versus for your incap. Oh, okay, perfect. All right. Nice. All right, we got stunned on the roll here. Fortifying brew off. We have port. Oh my god. Yep, good. Now, right. Oh, we already used Mana Tea. Perfect. When do we use Mana Tea? Oh, we use Mana Tea here. Okay. All right. That's perfect. Good. Right before the enveloping mist. Didn't even notice it. Great. Good port here. All right, so we got the port off. We're LOS. Make sure you reset your statue, of course. Get the dispel. Perfect. Replace our statue. Great. Again, yeah. So when you're in a situation where, let's say even if you are playing Tiger's Lust and you don't have it, what you should do is, if you have a melee training you, kite the DPS towards your demon hunter or towards your melee. That way, your melee won't lose uptime, because you don't have a dispel. So this is great job kiting him towards your demon hunter. There's repentance there. Might be on you. It's on the demon hunter. Good dispel on it. And we have port soon. No CC for Pally. We have disarm for the hunter if we get kicked. Good kiting here. Nice. Good. Disarm on the demon hunter after the stun. Life Cocoon. Probably could have just ported. Yeah. Right here. Instead of we're in range of port, right? And our port is back over here. Instead of using Life Cocoon here, it could just port. Yeah. Port should be your first defensive you use, like the very first one that you can do. Port whenever you're in trouble, whether you're trying to avoid CC, avoid damage on you, anything, just port. That was Pally Wall though, so Pally's actually in some trouble here. That's repentance, probably. Oh, I thought it was gonna be DR. Nice dispel there. There's an incap. You could be a little bit aggressive here and in 6 seconds go for a leg sweep on the Pally, especially if they're at low health. We might be trying to set up a double. No, okay. Nice ring there. Okay. Stun full. We're spamming incap maybe on the hunter. That works. Good. Good. Juke the demon hunter or juke the hunter there. Replace our port. Did our demon hunter trinket that or did they break it? Let me see. I don't know if he trinketed it or they broke it. I think they probably broke it. All right, rolling away. Good. Good. Perfect. Just insane kiting right now. Try to kite him towards your demon hunter. Just a little bit. Yep. Good. Any CC? We have incap? No, we don't. We've already used it. Okay. So what do we have right now? We have Manatee, Ring of Peace, Human Trinket, Life Cocoon in 15. We still have Revival too. Yeah, we're doing pretty well right now. No, this is good. Turtle, perfect. I think Hunter is the kill target too. They're just stacking. Maybe get a if we had leg sweep. Oh, all right, Pally. I think the Pally all out forward. Let's just say the Pally all out forward. All right, that was a really good game. This was really good. Great kiting. Oh, Fame Slayer of N'Zoth, my man. It's 12 out of 12 mythic too. Holy cow. Great kiting from the hunter. The only critique for this game right here is potentially try out Tiger's Lust. But outside of that, it really solid. Yeah, the beginning was really scary. Trinketing is fine. Yeah, trinketing's fine. Your demon hunter maybe potentially could peel a little bit more by maybe go for an incap stun, but if you're opening on the Pally, it's no big deal. So really good first game, really solid. All right, we got another survival hunter. So versus this with the disc priest, I would still play Tiger's Lust, especially on this map, because I don't think they can kill you on this map. I think it's very unlikely. So because they're not going to be going you, they're probably not going to be on top of you that often. So I would drop Zen Focus Tea and Eminence, and I would play Disarm, Counteract Magic. Counteract Magic is really good because priests have purged the Wicked Dot, and it Counteract Magic works against it. I hate survival. Yeah, survival hunters. They're in twos. They're pretty brutal. They're pretty freaking brutal. So let's see. Disarm, perfect. Disarm short port, completely fine. Don't perfect. Perma rooted. If the demon hunters complain, Tiger's Lust. Yeah. Yeah. They have some pretty insane bursts. Yeah. You just have to versus comps like this. It is a little scary though because Dark Archangel it does add up over the course of the match, so their damage is a little scary. They also have the Mortal Strike. Is this the same hunter? No, right? All right, statue down, stun on you. Again, I would also recommend maybe playing the what you could do is your demon hunter could play reverse versus this, and I would play human relentless, and just your demon hunter could reverse traps. But he's playing diamond dice. That's interesting. Can't be dispelled. Cocoon there and darkness. Nice double stun. I would potentially go for it stun off of that as well. There aren't gonna be many times, or there shouldn't be many times in this game where you're gonna be stacked up with them just because they're going under demon hunter. So we get a double stun here with Chaos Nova from your demon hunter. I would immediately go for a stun off of this. They're both stunned. Trinket from relentless from the priest, and this guy has trinket still. I would definitely try to go for a leg sweep off potentially, and try to just pull ahead, but that's fine. Paint sub is on the disc priest, so paint subs should be down now. Disarm on the hunter here. What you can do on this map too, if you want to be on this in twos at least, this is what you can do. You could put your port right dead center, right here, and then drop down. That way, whenever, no matter where you are on this map, give or take, these far corners, as long as you're somewhere around the bridge area, port will always be in range. So if you kite them toward like down below, or you kite them on one side of the bridge, you can port and then roll, and then you'll be so far away. So I like putting port in the middle of the map on this map. Port in the middle of the map on this map, and it's pretty helpful to kite. This is also the 100 cooldowns right here. So if you have an ink cap, because this guy still has trinket, but it's his cooldowns. There's disarm. He might trinket. No, nice drop. Ink cap. He might fear you off this. It's very scary to stack on a priest. I highly recommend not pushing into priest in case they have fear. He doesn't have fear now, but try not to get into a habit of running at the priest because they could just get you want to make it very difficult for them to get the fear. And then we get the DR leg sweep off. I would have waited. Both of these are DR by a lot. I think this one is half. It's really short. And then this leg sweep is triple DR. In 5 seconds, it would have been full, and it would have been really solid, especially since the priest doesn't have paint sub anymore. So stuns are really, really good versus the disc priest, especially when they don't have paint sub. So, and they're playing relent. So I would have waited 5 seconds just on the DRs to kind of just take advantage of it. And then don't forget to heal yourself. If I was in this situation, like when I was first learning monk, I would die like pretty consistently because I would focus more on CC. If I'm in this situation, I would just use healing elixirs to heal myself up. They don't have a stun outside of intimidation stun, so I would just focus on using healing elixirs to heal myself up. That's pretty much it. And you know what's crazy is you would have potentially gotten a little bit more cooldown here if we just saved the leg sweep for like right now. And then maybe we got a double leg sweep and got a kill or trinket on the hunter. So a good time to heal. Don't forget to heal when you're going for CC. It's very important. All right, we're playing on our stature on our port right now, which can be a little bit okay. Good port, nice. There's fear. Got it. Perfect. Good. We have no stop. We have nothing. Okay, that's just how it be. The MC. I'm sure the demon hunter will reconnect in 2 seconds. There we go. Good kiting. Trying to juke him. We get stunned here. We have outs, which is good. Stun on the priest. Yeah, we're doing a pretty good job. There's disarm port. Pretty solid. Right now, right now is a really good time. You port, boom. He can't immediately connect to you. Is a really good time to press Mana Tea for sure. Go for Mana Tea, Thunder Focus Tea, maybe. Go for a Thunder Focus Tea, Vivify, Mana Tea into an Enveloping Mist. Maximize your Mana Tea and your Mastery, and yeah, you'll be fine on mana. Especially since they can't immediately connect to you. Disarm is still in the Hunter, which is nice. You could probably use Rop to interrupt the priest, or what you can do what I kind of got in the habit of doing is when my teammates are in CC, so like right here, the priest is super low. Right? What's the priest at? I don't know. Less than 50% health. Maybe like 40, 45. And my demon hunter is about to get diamondized and you can't dispel it. What you can do is you can just incap this priest, especially since they're playing relent. So they have no outs. And then when the demon hunter comes out of the trap, the priest is still at 50% health. And then he has all of his damage. So good time to go for that. Don't go for this leg sweep. It's DR'd. Okay, 3 seconds. Okay, Cocoon. Go for the leg sweep now. Feared. So that's why you try not to. Good leg sweep here. Perfect. That's why you try not to stack on the priest though, because, or you shouldn't, because they have the fear and it's AoE and it's kind of scary. So they just broke through your Cocoon really quickly. Port. Oh, we forgot to reset our port. So we'll see if we can recover from this, and we probably can. We have Incap, which is nice. Priest is doing some damage. Again, this is a really good time to maybe go for a Mana Tea here. Could be a little bit greedy just because they're kind of running you down right now, but I think it's kind of worth it. Good. Yes, perfect. Nice. Demon Hunter. I mean, Hunter just dies here, yeah. Rapture from the priest. He's not going to die. Nice incap. Oh my god. Go for the knockoff. Perfect. Oh, cutting down to his priest. Hopefully they stack up for maybe a Chaos. Oh, they don't have Chaos Nova. Okay, that's okay. Roar of Sack on the Hunter is down. Priest has... I don't think the priest has much. Again. Try your hardest. I know it can get kind of difficult, but try your hardest not to stack or make it very difficult for the priest to get to you because of the AoE fear. especially if they're going you, because if they fear your demon hunter and stun you, you're just on your own. You're just 100% just on your own. Yeah, man, that it's rough when you don't have gear for sure. Very rough. Plus the priest has damage too. So let me see. The priest got a holy fire. Did he get a penance? I don't think so. He got a holy fire. He got the AoE fear, so your demon hunter couldn't do anything. Your demon hunter didn't have darkness though, so I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's definitely a lack of gear for sure. Definitely a lack of gear, but again, try your hardest not to stack on the priest. But obviously, if you had more than 19% versatility, you would be fine. Also, if we didn't stack in the opener, your demon hunter would still have darkness. So just tell your demon hunter, like, make it clear. If you get low in the opener, you will use your cooldowns. So yeah, 100%. Just say, hey, I'll trinket cocoon the opener if I get low. You don't have the darkness, because if we had darkness here, there's a chance we would have lived. So yeah, it's a tough. Hunters are tough, especially with low mash or low versatility. So all right, we got a disc priest hunter or death knight. So what do we got? Tiger's Lust versus DKs is pretty good. Yeah. I would play. It's a priest, so I'd play maybe short port Zen Focus. It depends on the kill target here. I feel like you're just gonna be training the priest to the ground, and if you are, that's fine. So but that means you don't need disarm for like killing the death knight. So I would play short port in case they try to go you, and then the Zen Focus Tea works too. Yeah, I see. I feel you, man. I feel you. It depends on the kill target. It depends on the kill. If you're trying to kill the Death Knight, I would go with grapple weapon. 100% go with the grapple weapon. It stops them from healing. It stops their damage. It's pretty good. I think, and then it may force a trinket if they get low, and then that's just the next time you can kill them. Now, yeah, you could go weapon. Grapple weapon is pretty versatile. It just gets scary if they go. It's because you have low versatility. You have low versatility, so you know either option works. They both have their uses. We're going with the grapple weapon. We're sticking with it. I don't mind it. I like it. I like grapple weapon. In case they just sit on your death knight, they're a demon hunter the entire time. So let's see what we got. Here we go. Put our port down. Great. Statue down. We're chilling. All right. So one thing to note. This is Death's Advance right here. So that's one of their mobilities already gone. This Death's Advance is what allows them to run through your Ring of Peace. So now you know. I would track this too, by the way. This is a good cooldown to track on your Omnibar. So this is Unholy Frenzy from your Death Knight. If you want to know the animation, it is boom right there. It's like the little roar. See this? See how he's like getting all angry? So that's Unholy Frenzy, and that means he's gonna pop some cooldowns. He's gonna do some damage here. So instantly go for the disarm. I just go for the disarm. He's probably gonna asphyxiate you off of it and try to build up as many stacks as he can. He's already got 3 of his things right here, so he's gonna get some necrotic strikes on you probably. The problem right now, again, is our statue. It's not really a problem. It's just more of like a small little critique to min-max, is our statue is not in line of us again. So it's not going to be healing us when we get CC'd. So just try to make sure you place port down where, for the most part, it's going to heal you. Obviously, if you roll around this side of the statue, this middle pillar, you're going to have to replace it. So I feel like we're Fortifying Brood. Yep, okay. All right. Fortifying Brood. Incap, he trinkets. Again, this is a win condition now. This is 100% a win condition because the priest is playing Relentless. The DK just trinketed. So what you can do is you get a setup. You can do a setup where you get an incap, sweep on the priest, disarm the DK. And then he can't heal, can't do nothing. So we'll see. We cocoon instantly. Okay. All right. That's fine. That's revival, it looked like. Was that revival? Yep. I don't mind that. I see a lot of monks like really greedy with revival. I kind of just throw it out there, you know, if I, especially versus a team like this where there's not really any debuffs you need to dispel. If there's some AoE damage going out, I'll probably just revival, especially before we get into late damaging. Yep. Okay. Perfect. No. Okay. Yep. Let's take it a step back. Okay. So this is the other cooldown that Death Knights have. That's called Wraith Walk, and this also allows them to go through Ring of Peace. Now, this is his second. This is the second mobility cooldown that he's used. So he has no way to get to you when you port. So when he gets to you right now, port. Just port. You know, when it comes to like kiting out, kite away from your port, which is great. Kiting away from port is perfect. We're still in range of port here. And then as soon as he gets to you, just port. He already used his Death Advanced and Wraith Walk to get to you. So, excuse me, I need some water. Sorry. Okay. So, he's already used his Death Advance and his Wraith Walk to get to you. So, if you port to the other side of this middle thing, he has no way to get to you. He has no way. So again, and also make sure you keep your Renewing Mist. I know that you're the focus target right now, but you want to make sure that you keep those Renewing Mists on your Demon Hunter as well. Just because they can't swap to you, and they can't swap to your Demon Hunter. Necrotic Strike is really good versus Demon Hunters because it absorbs healing, and Demon Hunters, you know, they're notorious for having some pretty good sustained healing, but if they can absorb it, then they can die. So here's where it starts to go downhill, is now we are kiting towards our port. We're disarm the DK, and we win. Disarm it. Oh, please, please. Oh, no. We can do it. Just disarm it. Yes. Good. Kill him. We have a leg sweep. Go for the leg sweep. Go for the DRN cap. Nice job. Okay. Woo. All right. I spoke a lot for a very short game. This was less than a minute. I probably talked for like 5 minutes. Yeah, so that's exactly what I'm talking about. That literally exactly what I'm talking about. Using that setup for the disarm, especially after Trinket on the Death Knight, that you can't heal during IBF. He can't heal at all. You can't heal, period. So very good job. Just make sure you kite away from your port towards your DPS normally, and then don't kite towards your port, you know, because you want to maximize, you know, your port. Another small critique I said in the beginning, there's no second Soothing Mist going on right now because your statue is not in range or is not in line of whoever you're healing. So make sure your statue is always in line. Good stuff. Yeah, this was good. I talked a lot, but this was a very short game. So solid game. All right, we got Rogue Priest. Okay, here we go. We'll see how this goes. Let me tell you, man, I have 19% verse on my ult. Trust me, I'm more, yeah, I can reassure you, I know exactly how you feel. It looks like also, yeah, I can see we're using Insignia and Claw, so that's great. Yeah, rogues are full gushing rogues. I'm terrified of. Truly. Wait, what did we look at our talents? Am I blind? Okay. Let's see what we're dealing with here. So I like disarm versus assassination rogues. I do. I like them a lot. When I play against an assassination rogue, I like playing. I don't play Tiger's Lust, and the reason, so I used to play Tiger's Lust versus rogues a lot. But then it got to the point where I would Tiger's Lust the crippling poison off, which is a global, and then I would dispel the wound poison, which is a second global. And that's 2 globals, but if I just dispel the crippling and the wound poison, it's 1 global. So essentially I'm cutting my globals in half instead of using 2, if that makes sense. And then I play Counteract Magic, Disarm. Short Port is pretty good too. So you can play Short Port, Disarm, Short Port, Counteract Magic, or Short Port, or Zen Focus Tea, whichever one you're comfortable with. We'll see what you're comfortable with. Disarm? Okay. You seem to like Disarm, which is completely fine. Disarm is pretty solid, especially with a Demon Hunter. Demon Hunters are really weak in stuns. So what you want to do, what you want to do, especially if the rogue, I'm going to come out with a video, by the way, sometime this week talking about it. What you want to do versus rogues, especially if they're on your DPS, every kidney shot, you want to interrupt it as much as you can. So what you want to do is you want to disarm. the first one. You want to disarm the first kidney shot, and then you want to incap the next kidney shot, and then you can disarm, and then you could just disarm, incap, disarm, incap, disarm, incap. Each one. It might be a little bit off because it's a 20-second cooldown. This is a 45-second cooldown, but for the most part, you can get that going, and you just want to disrupt their kidneys as much as you can. So, oh, and positioning wise versus this, you want to play like far away. Like, you want to be, if your demon hunter is on one corner of this map, you want to be barely healing them in the other corner of the map. You do not want to stack up, especially if it's a full gushing rogue, which odds are at this point in the game they probably are. So there's a mark for death kidney and garrote. I don't think we got statue down. That's Life Cocoon. That's pretty good. Yeah, we don't have statue down, so make sure we do get a statue down. And very important, so right here, this is what rogues like. We don't like this positioning right now. This is what rogues like. The rogue might try to, you know, poke you, try to get some bleeds on you, maybe proc a gushing on you, and then keep killing the demon hunter. It's going to cost a lot of mana, and it might force some of your cooldowns, like Fortifying Brew or something, if they start, you know, getting the spread pressure. This is a really good leg sweep, by the way. So, oh, you should probably go for a claw too off this. Like, if you got a full leg sweep, claw, then incap off. It's really good. So as far as positioning goes, you want to be like here, like far and anywhere on this, not near this rogue. All right, great, good. This is perfect. Seriously though, this is a good time to go for a claw. If you get the full leg sweep on the priest, and we have an incap off, I would definitely go for a claw play. And then we still don't have our statue down, so make sure. On this map, it can be a little bit weird, especially looks like our demon hunter wants to chase the rogue. So I would put, yeah, right here. Put your statue here. Hopefully he stays in line, and then you have like the majority of the map to heal with it. Oh. Okay. Nice. Just kill him. Hit, nice disarm there. Perfect. Exactly what I'm talking about. Great job there with the leg sweep or with the disarm on the kidney. Perfect job. Nice. He's got no bomb. There's no blind, so they have no cooldowns to stop you. He might just die. Go for the incap on the MC. Nice. Into a leg sweep. Nice drop. Leg sweep him. Do we have leg? No, we don't. Claw? No, he cloaked. All right, never mind. Okay. Wait, what did we leg sweep then? What's the leg sweep? Something. All right. So this is the downside of this. See, this is the reason right here. If you ever push in versus rogue priest, you want to have a way out. So when you see this guy charging at you, you want to port. I think our port is here behind those blocks. You always want to be in range of your port and versus priest teams, you always want to have that port to port out 100%, especially when you dive in like this. Because they're just going to get this fear 100%. They just get this free fear, and then they get a bunch of pressure. There's a claw going. Yeah, it's trouble for sure. Darkness. Oh my god. Wait, what just happened? How do we just start hardcasting that with thing up? What? That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. That's just unfortunate, but that is like all the other priest games where I said, you know, make sure you don't push in with priests because they just get the fear. This is showing exactly that. It lets them get the fear, and then potentially into the half mind control, into the triple mind control. So, yeah, if you're gonna push in like that, dive into the priest and get CC. It's fine as long as you could port out and avoid the fear. We did have revival at the end here, so potentially revival would have dispelled the claw and healed, which could work. So the revival could have maybe saved us. I just don't know why we start hard. I'm not blaming you at all. I don't even know why. We're channeling Soothing Mist right now. Start channeling, enveloping. That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Unless you're using a mouse over macro, potentially. Actually, I think that's exactly what. I think that's what. Are you using it? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Also, the claw that you have, definitely use that when you get CC on the priest, like in the opener. That leg sweep was beautiful. You had the cross CC with the fell eruption on the rogue. The claw would have just definitely forced cooldowns on a little bit more. Yeah, so for this game, it's mostly just positioning. If you're gonna dive into a priest, make sure you can pour it out or roll out, because that it turns into a situation real fast. Oh, we got a little bit of a. Oh, we got a mirror here. Okay. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Probably short port, disarm, Song of Chi-Ji. Yeah. Let's see. Nice. You got outplayed. Yeah. Yep. Seems about right. What talents are we playing? No? All right. Versus this, I'm trying to think. For PvP talents, Chrysalis, Eminence, which is short port, and disarm, and then I would play Song of Chi-Ji instead of Rop. And then I'd play Conflict Major straight up. I'd play, if with your low versatility, even at my versatility, which is like 58%, I would still play Conflict and Strife Major. All right, what do we got? Okay, we're just going with, we're rolling with it. Oh, Relentless is beautiful too. Really good choice on the Relentless. Okay. I thought that was a ringer piece. Oh, we're looking for a port off this. Yep. Oh, nice. Okay, good roll. Good roll. Oh my god, the monk's playing Way the Crane? What the heck? That's actually not bad. That means this guy's playing Conflict. I would potentially maybe go in the Demon Hunter then. He doesn't have Adept, but that's okay. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing all right. Oh, also, last game we didn't have port down, or we didn't have statue down. Just remember that. We replaced our statue here. Good. Okay, Fortifying Brew on the monk. Zen Focus Tea. He's got no fell eruption. He does a Chaos Nova, but it doesn't look like he wants to use it. He's probably gonna use his Chaos Nova for his next mana burn. Now this is scary right here, because the Demon Hunter no longer has fell eruption, and we just used our second roll. I think that was our second roll. Yeah, so we have no more rolls, and we just kited towards our port. So if this Demon Hunter gets a stun this fell eruption here, we're not gonna have a lot of places to go. Okay, all right, good. All right, nice drop. Good. Okay. Stunned here. Okay. Did that burn hit? Yeah. Always make sure you stay in range of your port versus Demon Hunters. 100%. You could pretty much port every single burn. Like, the stun DR is what, 21 seconds. Port cooldown is 25, but they need to get you in a full stun, which is 3. You can pretty much port every single one, unless they do the double stun, which is Chaos Nova into Fell Eruption, or Fell Eruption to Chaos Nova, and then they have big incap. You can generally just port every single one. So always keep that in mind. This was a mana burn that we could have potentially avoided if we were in range of port. There's incap there from the monk. Also, so if the monk, so not right now, but if the Mistweaver is playing really far away and the Demon Hunter's LOS, don't be afraid to claw the Demon Hunter for the mana and the healing. It's completely fine. We're not in range of our port. Nice double leg sweep. I think it was DR on the monk though. Yeah, it was DR on the monk. That, I don't know if that's, we overlap leg sweep too. It's not bad, but I think we want to save stun DRs for mana burns on the monk, because this matchup comes down to whoever can burn the monk the most, pretty much, which kind of sucks, but that's just how it is. Again, we're cutting towards our port right now, so nice incap there. Yeah. Okay. It's gonna be really hard to kill this monk because we're playing Crucible Flame Major and they're playing Conflict and Strife Major, so he's just gonna be taking less damage and stuns. Another burn hits. There's Life Cocoon. Make sure you keep Renewing Mist on your Demon Hunter. It seems very insignificant now, but it will be useful in case they try to make swaps on your Demon Hunter. He might not, but it's just still a good idea. Really good job there. Okay. Blade Dance. Also, have we Manateed yet this game? We're at 1902. Have we Manateed? We haven't Manateed once this game. Yeah, so Manatee is very obviously in this matchup, because this matchup is just mana. So definitely want to use Manatee as soon as you can. Whenever you can get, after this guy stuns you, and you have Zen Focus Tea, just go for a Manatee into Zen Focus Tea and get the guaranteed healing. It's really good to do. I think we missed a burn on our, did we miss the burn? Yeah, we missed the burn on the monk there. So we are, yeah, we're in some trouble here as far as mana goes. Maybe not as cooldown wise, but as far as mana goes, I would go for a leg sweep off this. Even though, I mean, it procs the adapt. Maybe you can go potentially a swap on the Demon Hunter. Off DR. Stun on you. Port. Perfect. So that was perfect. And you do that every single mana burn. Every time. Do it every single in twos. It's very rare to really run out of mana versus Demon Hunters, because you can literally port every single one. And if they do the double stun, you just shrink it and you port. That's it. Every time. So what you just did right there, perfect. You ported at the end of the stun, after the burn, or before the burn popped, and you took no mana loss there. Your LOS now, perfect. We have Manatee rolling, or we had Manatee rolling. Great, just awesome, good, really great job. We got a gushing proc on us, which is just amazing. There's a wheel on us. All right, so now our Demon Hunter is going on their Demon Hunter. I would recommend. It's hard because this monk is. We definitely missed some burns on the Mistweaver, and he's playing Conflict and Strife Major, so immediately it's trouble. And there's another. All right, that's our port. All right, that's Blur from the Demon Hunter. I would put port. Yep, are we doing it? No, I would put port right around here probably. You know, right behind this cart right here. And then just kind of roll away. What, again, you can also do the same thing as what I spoke about on the Blades Edge Arena. And what you can do is you put port in the middle of the map and then cut him out here, roll, or port in the middle and then roll really far away. There's Wear the Crane again, man. This guy's crazy. But he takes less damage and stuns. So it's making it very difficult for your Demon Hunter. Great in cap on the Demon Hunter there. Yeah, right now it's just we're just losing on mana. Yeah. Good. Where's our port? We get kicked. Port. We might just die here. Yeah, we had port, but yeah, it's a tough matchup, especially versus a monk playing Conflict. He's just gonna take less damage and stuns. That's just how it is. I'm trying to think what we could do. Obviously your gear. Now, obviously keeping your gear in mind. It is a tough matchup, like 100%, 19% versatility versus a Demon Hunter with full gushing. I couldn't even live with that on my ult. The biggest thing here is just port. That's it. Great job playing Relentless. This Demon Hunter was not double stunning to get the burns. So what you can do, especially when playing with the Relentless, is just port every single one. Save your in cap for if he kicks you or if he goes into meta. Those are the two things. Don't just use in cap. I think we used in cap here, which it's really not bad for kiting, but versus other melee, it's not bad. Like versus rogues, death knights, feral druids, things like that, it's not really that big a deal. But versus demon hunters, because they have that meta, and you kind of want to, you want to minimize their uptime in meta. You really want to make sure you have stuff for if they kick you or if they meta. So using your in cap for when they're in meta or if they kick you is really important. But pretty much the biggest thing is always stay in range of port, and then you can port pretty much every burn. Save your in cap to peel for yourself, and then use your leg sweep off that and just roll away. Song would have been. I like Song versus Demon Hunters because it gets the adapt, and then they just hit the full leg sweeps. They overextend so far from their healers that it stops their uptime by so much. So, yeah, that's kind of what I do. It's a tough matchup for sure. I don't expect you to win with 19% versatility, full gushing. It's a tough matchup for sure. Trying to see how many more games we have. Oh, is this the last one? Oh, okay. Here we go. We got Resto Druid, what? Windwalker? Oh, Lord. Okay. Oh, boy. Yeah, this one. I hate playing Windwalkers in 2s. Tiger's Lust, Short Port, and Refreshing Breeze. Yep. Good. No. All right, what do we got? Nope. Wait. Go with the Tiger's Lust, man. I believe in you. Press it. All right, what are we playing? All right, looks like we're playing Short Port, Zen Focus Tea, Chrysalis. Only recommendation is Tiger's Lust, but besides that, solid. Not bad. All right. Oh. Okay. All right, let's see what we got. Also, this is another reason why Human is so good again is playing Human Relentless. So Relentless might be pretty solid versus Windwalkers and stuff. I know Trinket can line up, but this just means you're gonna be sitting full leg sweeps, which could be trouble. Got the Druid out. They got the Bash. Goes for a root. Hopefully dispel the root. Good. Awesome. Good start. Doing some damage. I guess the win condition is just Demon Hunter goes on the Druid and mana burns him. So this is a full leg sweep. Not touch of death. Just port off this, which is fine. Yep, perfect. Good. Rop as soon as he gets to you. It's very important, especially, versus other monks because they ring a piece. To ring a piece right now. Right here. So you want to make sure that you ring a piece right on this corner and he's LOS so that he doesn't get the ring a piece on you to knock you back towards him. So if you're going to go for the ring a piece, definitely a good time to use it right on the corner. This is a good time for Tiger's Lust too. A note, he just placed his port on yours. So really important there. Got Enveloping Mist off. Make sure you keep your Mist too. I know that it doesn't seem too useful, but it's really important for your healing. So just keep Renewing Mist on yourself as well. If this guy, what I was about to say is save your. It's Touch of Death, so it's actually really good that you did this. What I was gonna say is save your incap for Fist of Fury, but I actually like this incap a lot more. And then what I would do during this incap is ring a piece him and his images, and then roll away. Just roll. So we'll see. Yeah, I would ring a piece because he can't ring a piece while he's still incapped, and then roll and get out of there. And Tiger's Lust, roll. Oh, you don't have to play Tiger's Lust. Never mind. Good kiting here. Oh, he incaps you. Fist of Fury. Life Cocoon. Again. Oh, okay. So we just stacked 2 cooldowns here. We stacked Zen Focus Tea and Life Cocoon. You could use one or the other. You don't really need to stack both. You're not gonna die. The Touch of Death already bloomed. It didn't kill you. You have still huge shield with Life Cocoon. So you do not need to stack Zen Focus Tea and Life Cocoon here. Use one or the other. Actually, you've already juked the monk. Now that I'm looking down here, you've already juked him. So you don't even need to use Zen Focus Tea to get the guaranteed healing. So just always keep that in mind. Try to check the interrupts. Personally, with Omnibar, again, this is just personal preference, I have a separate bar for interrupts so that I can look there for any interrupts that they might have used. And then even better and even more so, if you were in range of port, you could have just ported. I think right here we use Life Cocoon, but port was coming off cooldown and we were at 78% health. So you could have maybe rolled to the center of the map and then ported and not have to use Life Cocoon or Zen Focus Tea. Always try to be greedy. Stay in range. Good. Try to get. So if he's out of range or if he's out of line, which he is, what you can do is you can actually revival this route. 100%. Just revival it. I would. Okay. We have nothing for this. Again, this is our port right here. So did he just place his on yours? Yeah, he did. So just a little note right here. He placed his port right on yours. So you want to make sure. So also versus Windwalkers, I just want to note that they do not have the Eminence PvP talent. They don't have short port. So their port is always going to be 45-second cooldown. And if you're playing short port, yours will be 25 seconds. So if you're using port off cooldown, they can't port every time. Like maybe every other one, but still every other one you'll be able to get away. So make sure you're using port off cooldown to get away. Because if you're not, then they're just going to have port every time you have port. This druid's going to go for a root here. So that's an 8-second root. That's, yep, druid might get a re-stealth here. He's going for the drink. Hopefully we can stop it. We have a roll now. Good in cap on the fist. Druid's getting a drink. Demon Hunter gets to him. Great job. Good port. He's just going to port. Yep. All right. That's okay. That's all right. We're chilling right now. Bark skin on the druid there. There's in cap. Touching death already? No. All right. This guy's just, yeah, this guy had no damage. Yep. Great. Zen Focus. This, again, though, okay. Well, first off, again, the monk didn't have kick here, so we didn't need to Zen Focus Tea because he didn't have kick for 5 seconds. So this might turn into trouble if we actually need it and he has kick, and then we use Life Cocoon off with it again. So yeah, I would just choose one or the other. You could use Revival too. You could roll. Do we have roll? No, we don't. We also have Fortifying Brew. Just try not to stack the fortifying, well, try not to stack anything, or else monks just die if you stack any cooldowns. It doesn't even matter what class you're playing against. But especially versus Windwalkers, definitely want to save that Zen Focus Tea for when you need it. He's going to bring your PC back, probably. Yeah. Oh, it was kind of bad. Nice. All right. It was kind of bad. Perfect. This is the root. The spam root is... Oh, go for it. Nice. Good. Hopefully, yep. Okay. Druid got a full drink, though. Okay, good. He didn't reset his port, by the way. I think this is his port. I think I remember your port having the fighting pose. So that's his port. This is your port back here. So if you get into any situation, any danger, there's diffuse magic as soon as we hit him, and fortifying brew. Oh, this monk is freaking out, man. Holy cow! We just got 2 cooldowns just for looking at him. That's great. Yeah. Nice. Okay. All right. Port. Okay. Oh. Was it in line? Where's our port? Oh, our port's over here. Yeah. Okay. That's all right. Oh, he's gonna rob you. Oh, maybe not. Oh no, he is. Oh, versus Vortex. I tend to always try to run out and then roll out once it yanks me back. Root on your Demon Hunter. We have Dispel, I think. Yeah. Make sure to dispel the roots. That's like the Demon Hunter's one weakness. It's awesome, but it sucks if you play with Demon Hunter because, obviously, roots. Zen Focus Tea. That's fine. We're good. Rooted. Incap here. It's gonna be DR though. Yeah, that's the only thing that sucks about your Demon Hunter. I mean, if your Demon Hunter is gonna set in the monk, I would just tell him to not incap because you need to incap. This is Todd though, Touch of Death. So, and we have Cocoon. So, again, what I would say, if we get the angle, I would like to point something out for you as far as port goes. Right here. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my pen tool out really quick. Let me see. Epic pen right here. So on what I've been saying is like put your port in the middle of the map, but let me visualize it for you just to make it a bit easier to understand. So if we have our port here, right, we can only port from like here ish, maybe a little bit over here, maybe not, definitely not over here, and then we port back here, and then the monk's just gonna the enemy monk is just gonna run. He's gonna roll towards you, or he's gonna port on top of you. That's just what he's gonna do, and it's gonna be very hard for you to get away. So what you can do is put your port dead center where the statue is, where your statue is. We're gonna cover it up right here. Let's make it a little dot. This is where you're gonna put your port. So now instead of having a very small range on the map of where you can port, like from, because before it was just here, right? That's just the only place you could port. Instead, if you put your port here, all of a sudden you can be anywhere on this map. You can literally be pretty much, I mean, you can be pretty much anywhere on this map and port to the middle of the map. And the reason why this is important, is because, again, he can't play short port, but you can. So if, let's say, for example, you are right here, you drag him right here, right? And then you port to the middle of the map. All you have to do is turn around and roll. And all of a sudden, within half a second, you went from right behind this pillar to the other pillar. And he's going to struggle to get to you. And then by the time he gets to you, also you want to make sure you reset your port. Make sure, we'll make yellow, make sure you reset your port in the middle of the map too. And now all of a sudden, by the time that this guy gets to you, which might take, maybe it takes 5 to 10 seconds. By the time he starts getting damage on you, you know what you're going to do to him? You're going to port in the center of the map. And you're going to come back to this pillar. And you're just going to do that over and over and over again. And he's going to give up. I promise he's going to give up. And you do this on every single map. Every single one. Blades Edge Arena, put it right in the center of the map. Drop down. They follow you, just port back up. They follow you to one side of the bridge. You port, roll to the other side of the bridge. If Grand Arena, go behind the pillar, port to the middle of the map, roll to the other side of the map. And you could do this on every Dalaran Sewers. You could do the same thing. The only one that might be kind of weird is Rumors of Lordaeron. Not a lot of pillars there, so that's the only one where it's a little bit difficult. But outside of that, that's I'm just stating it just because it seems like we're just porting, putting port like behind the pillar, which is fine in 3s versus like rogue mage teams with CC and stuff, where you don't want to port in the middle map and you want to avoid CC. Obviously, you want to put it behind the pillar. But versus teams that are training you to the ground, you want to have that port in the middle of the map, and then so you can roll to the other side of the pillar when they connect to you. So hopefully that makes better sense. I know I've been saying it this whole time, but hopefully visualizing it will make it easier. So now we're kind of stacked up. It's a little awkward. He doesn't have leg sweep, so that's kind of nice. That's Ironbark. We get kicked here. Good roll on the kick. All right. Good. Okay. Doing good. Ironbark's down. That's his ring of peace there. So now he can't ring of peace. You're a ring of peace. Druid got a drink. And again, also make sure you're using your claw trinket. This is a very powerful trinket. This will make, trust me, I mean, you heal. Whenever you see claw, the first thing you're going to try to do is try to dispel it if you're a healer. So if you use claw on this guy and this guy's trying to drink, he's going to immediately try to dispel it. And guess what? If he doesn't try, that's what, 200k damage, and you get a ton of mana back. So there's no drawback to it at all. Nice incap. Yeah, go for the claw. Also, Windwalkers can diffuse magic and reverse it, but he has no diffuse magic, so it's a really good time to go for the claw. He also has his port stacked on you. Oh, he just ported. That's really good for you. Nice. The good stun. I would put your port here, so because now he doesn't have any port, and he doesn't have it on top of you, so it's really good. He's LOSing his healer. There's Ursula's Vortex. Fortifying Brew is going to drop an 8. Nice port there. All right. That's fine. That's good. I would ROP him maybe. Back to your Demon Hunter. Okay, that's good. That's fine. Druid's looking for a drink. Immediately, right now, go for the claw. And then just wait for the Druid to come out and ROP him far away. Definitely send the claw. No, oh my god. Nice job. Wow. That's karma. Okay, we have incap for the next fist. Zen Focus Tea here. This is a good one. He doesn't. All right, here comes the fist. Oh, is he playing the blood of the enemy one shot? Interesting, but he's not stacking it with Touch of Death, which is a little weird. Yeah, incap that. Great. Uh-oh. Try to get your Demon Hunter's root. It's their, unfortunately, it's like their one big weakness. Nice job getting the Druid out. You don't want to waste all of your, versus Windwalkers and like Demon Hunters, you don't want to waste all your mobility to stop the drinks, because then, I mean, we stopped the drink, which is great, but now he's just on you. Now he's just on you. So let's see. That's Innervate from the Druid. That's a double leg sweep. That's a human, or that's a trinket. Ooh, a little bit of an awkward port here. That's all right. Incap Druid there. Oh no, we didn't have it. Okay. Rop here. All right, so that's fine. That's fine. That works. Good job. Keep renewing mist on everybody. Try not to stack. He's gonna have a leg sweep in 30, and we're not gonna have any outs for the. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have any outs for the double leg sweep if he gets it. Juke the kick there. Great. There's port. Thunder Focus Tea. Yep. Into Vivify. Great. Into another one. Perfect. Beautiful. Good use of Thunder Focus Tea. There's Todd. Roll away. Good incap on the fist. Roll away. And honestly, at this point, just because we're at 57% dampening, I would maybe Fortifying Brew this Touch of Death, just so it does less damage. I don't have to heal through it. Yeah, that was a big one. That was a big boy. Oh, we did. Good, good, good. Oh, we have Mana Tea as well. So that was their kick. The only thing that has is a leg sweep. So after leg sweep, we can go for a nice Mana Tea. But nice ringer piece on the thing. Blood of the Enemy. Good port. Oh my god, he forgot his port stack on yours. Oh, I think we're dead. We have Revival. Zen Focus Tea. Nice. Oh. It's a tough matchup, especially with your gear. It's difficult. The biggest takeaway though, especially versus Windwalkers, but this works. This is pertain to any melee. If you're being targeted, is to put your port in the middle of the map and use it to your advantage. Roll LOS, port to the middle of the map, and then just gun it for the other side of the arena and just get as far away as you can. Make them use their mobility, and then by the time they get to you, you already have port off cooldown, which is amazing. They'll quit. I promise. I promise. They'll quit. It also seemed like we didn't really know what to do. So your win condition, you don't have a Mortal Strike with the Demon Hunter, and monks do, so you will lose in dampening. It's 100% loss if you get close to this dampening. So your win condition is mana. That's the win condition. Your Demon Hunter needs to be on the Druid 100% of the time, but that also means you need to dispel. You need to do whatever you can, anything you can, to dispel the roots on your Demon Hunter. Now, your Demon Hunter was overextending quite a bit, but he kind of had to. So make sure that you try to stay in line of him, or get in line, whatever you can, because this Druid wasn't playing Cyclone, which is really good for you guys. Otherwise, this guy definitely would have dashed Shave Kid out. So always try to stay in line of your Demon Hunter when trying to get the roots. Use your Revival if these LOS though, like straight up. If your condition is mana, I'm gonna do whatever I can to make sure my Demon Hunter stays on this Druid 100% of the time. But yeah, Windwalkers are hard, especially when you have 90% versatility. So this game, let's just go through a little overview. This was a solid game, great kiting. Make sure you keep renewing mist on everybody. Tiger's Lust, really good versus Survival Hunters. Similar to how it's really good versus Death Knights, really good versus Demon Hunters, or versus Survival Hunters. So do that for the versus the Trackers Net. This one, again, play Tiger's Lust. I think we died because we had low verse, and then make sure you do not roll into priests unless you have a way out. That way you don't get feared. This one was well executed. Good disarm on the Death Knight here. Make sure you put your statue on the ground in line. Very important. Very, very important to get that healing even when you're CC'd. This one simply, it's brutal. You get punished so hard for it, but this one came down to you rolling into the priest and you didn't have a port out. That's it. Like, that's it. And then also make sure you use your claw when they're CC. And I think this is the one we forgot to put our statue down. So make sure you put statue down. Obviously you know that, but this one, Just stay in range of port every mana burn. Good job using Relentless. Use in-cap leg sweep to appear for yourself. And honestly, I find success using Song of Chi-Ji versus Demon Hunters and Twos because they overextend so much the healer can't dispel it. It really ruins their uptime. And this one again, just port in the middle of the map, roll away, especially versus Windwalkers that can't port when you port. So that's really nice. Your win condition is your Demon Hunter mana burning the Druid. So do whatever you can to dispel the roots. Use Zen Focus Tea when they don't have kick. And try not to overlap Zen Focus Tea with other cooldowns like Life Cocoon and Fortifying Brew. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it, Lucky Duelist, man. Thank you so much for submitting your games. Really, really good games. I appreciate you submitting them. If you have any questions or if you want to submit more, again, the email is in the description below. And that is pretty much it. Thank you again. This is Monk Monday number 47. And that's it. Hope everyone has a fantastic rest of your day. And I'll see you later.